Many Coins without looking twice. Butanio and from the year 1800 has made a grown men freezing shock at kitchenables, garage sales, and in Coin shops across America. Because hidden inside if wolfdom, there could be you thought doesn't have feel real anymore. One a retired truck driver from Ohio almost spinning without knowing jit. Another man kept Tony inside an old wood drawer for 40 years before discovering jit could pay for a new car. And here's the strange part. The most valuable 1800 coins don talways look perfect. Some look worn, some look dirty, some even look ordinary. That's when many collectors make a huge mistake. These old silvered theasamites worth almost nothing, and then there's regret. The kindo fragrant you didn't forget. Because certain 1800 United States coins are now worth thousands of dollars. And a fairer versions, much more than that. But before we reach the most valuable eonies, there's some mething most people never hear about the year 1800 itself. America was the liang that George Washington was gone, that John Adams was president. Horses filled the streets instead of cars, and the United States Mint was still trying to figure out how to make coins thought could survive the hands of everyday Americans. Think about that for a second. This coin was moving through people, Shans Marathon 20 years ago. Somebody may have used it to buy bread, coffee that maybe even dinner during on off the hardest time as in the country's early history. And today, people are searching through old boxes and family collections looking for its exit coins. Nowhere's the part that gets interesting. Not all 1800 coins are the same. Some are medine small numbers, some have dinners, and some have tiny details most people complete limits. Only off the most famousest 1800 Draped Bust Silver Dollar. Collectors love a this coin for an area in that it isn't just look old. It looks like history frozen in time. The portrait of liberty, the eagle symbol, the heavy silver feel. When people hold on, they suddenly realize how different America was back then. But there's sad tale, the letters. Yes, the letters. Some $1,800 are minted with a slight difference saying he writing on the coin, that and if I don't know how to look for, you could miss it completely. One collector on sea said to me but a brought an 1800 coin into a shop inside an old plastic bag. The owner said he almost ignored it. Then Hessath attended a tale near him. His heart started racing. Thought coin ended up selling for an amount that shocked the entire room. And that's we old coins create a obsession. Because everything, every letter, every mark can change everything. No, let's talk about condition. Because ethicize where people either lose money or makite. Sometimes cleaning an old coin actual lit destroys its value forever. Andes, people here is still making that mistake today. Imagine offending an 1800 coin inside our grandfather's drawer. You wanted to look better, so you polish it. You a pike clean, you make heachny. And without realizing it, you just removed thousands of dollars in value. That pain is real on collectors. Professional buyers scanageless patak clean coin within seconds. The surface changes, the naturalizing disappears, and the coin los espertofit story. That Swizzerius collector salways the same words. Never clean an old coin. But wait, because the next part surprise as most people. Some 1800 coins don tave need to bet perfect to worth money. Worn coins still matter. Fatted coins still matter. Even coins with heavy detail missing can still attract buyers because year 1800 is a special. And here's the reason. Many 1800 coins were melted down long ago. Silver price rose. Wars game mean economy change. People didn't protect old coins back then. They you said them. They spent them. They damage them. So ever a time is so me own fine cereal on. It feels like he's mall PC of America has returned. Now let me tell you about some mething that caused panic at a coin auction. Inside was an 1800 silver dollar passed down through generations soft family. At first glance, it looked ordinary. Then an expert picked it up. Everything changed. P.O. plaint the crowd couldn't believe it. That on his mall coin ended up being worth Marethim in a new cars. And the craziest part? The family almost sold the tash junkai years earlier. That's with the 70 matter, because people is still missing valuable coins right now. Maybe inside a closets. Maybe inside a box nobody has opined for decades. Other Sanather's secret most beginners didn't know. Fake 1800 coins also exist. That's where foreigners for new collectors, because an Obata wants to spend real money in a fake piece of metal. Counterfeiters shave been making fake old coins for a long time. Some copies look durable, others look dangerously real. So experts salway skek weight, edges, lettering, and metal details. Sometimes just don't it to mistake keek expose say fake coin. That's why grading companies became so important. When an 1800 coin is professionally graded, it gets examined carefully. The grade helps buyers understand condition, authenticity, and value. Andes, high grade scan massive prices. An 1800 coin in average condition might be worth hundreds or thousands. But a high grade example, that's where a process can explode. Nowhere solid story, few people forge it. Aratai red teacherants found an old coin hidden inside a book. She almost gave Ido chill day say keepsake. Thankfully, somebody stopped her. The coin turned out to be an early American piece worth far more than he expected. She cried when she heard the estimated value. Because I that belonged to her father. And a 1800 coin scary somethingles. Mystery. Because many of them have a journeys thought nobody can full a trace. Hundem? Where have he traveled? What hand shave a touch at him during the past 12 centuries? That curiosity pulse be plea deeper in taco in collecting every year. But didn't make the wrong assumption here. Not all 1800 coins automatically make people rich. That's wick knowledge eshenges of everything. People know how understand small variations usually spot things other smiths. And sometimes, that different session giselif. No, let's talk about them most collectors dream about. Maybites at a garage sale. Maybites from Relative. Maybites inside an old coin album cover red in dust. You pick up the coin. You check the date. You see 1800. Your heart starts beating faster. And suddenly you start wondering. Could this be on off valuables? Thought moment of fun certainty is what makes go in collecting addictive. Because every coin feels like a gamble between ordinary and extraordinary. And there's some ethingel CPP overlook. Demand keeps growing. Collectors across America continue to kiss early United States coins that many buyers want pieces thought connect them to the country's beginning. And few area-like samples remain available every year. Thought combination creates strong interest in the market. Scammers also target beginners. Some PPE online claimed an era coin share with millions when guarantee. Others will fake a coins using dramatic stories. Always research carefully. Always check trusted experts. And never rush. Still, the truth about real 1800 coins remains exciting. They aren't just metal. They are mimikines. When Somion holds own, the past feels closer. The noise off to modern world almost disappears for a second. You start imagining candlelight streets, horse carriages. Early American life. And that feeling is sexic like we collector space resmana for them. No, before we finish, there's some last detailed hat most people miss completely. Sometimes, the most valuable coin isn't the cleanest, the brightest, or the most beautiful. Sometimes it's the coin with the right story. A coin passed through generations. A coin hidden for serval. A coin forgotten for 100 years. Sufi ever find an old 1800 United States coin. Don't ignore that don't trust that don't clean it. Take a second. Look closely. Because what appears to just an old piece of silver could actual abysmal hidden fortune, or a surviving piece of American history.